catch a breath and get a drink of water.
I get you. Mine's almost gone. Are we alive yet?
Hang on. All right, you're good to run the intro. You're good. Run the intro. You can run the intro. Welcome, Warrior Nation, to RTC TV4. I'm your play-by-play host, Jacob Sherboff, with our color commentator today, Nate Maynard.
How you doing?
And behind the camera and the computer for us today is Colton. We will be working together as a crew today to bring you North Miami, and they will be playing against Lakeland Christian Academy. It should be a good game for the Warriors today, good test. Lakeland's pretty quick with the ball, and I know they played against some slower kids this year. I think so far Lakeland on the year is 1-5, and the Warriors are 3-2. So the Warriors are in a winning record into the season, which is the way you want it to start out. Coaches for tonight for the Cougars, Chris Holm is 27-75 in his 5th year with Lakeland, and Cliff Hawkins is 7-21 in his 2nd year with the Warriors, but he's 493 and 347 in his 38th career.
My goodness.
Year. So yeah, those numbers are eye-popping. Last game, Lakeland lost Portage Christian 78-59, and the Warriors defeated Pioneer 59-53. So the Warriors had a pretty close game there. I know they were up by 20 points. We were calling that game, and they were up by 20 points. They kind of lost it there at the 4th quarter. They didn't play out, and they really got to come out and play hard all 4 quarters, because this game is all about all 4 quarters. You can't not play one of them, because you can see what happens then.
Slack off a little bit. Next thing you know, you'll be down by 2.
Right. But for this year, or actually the Warriors have not played Lakeland too much. This is our only 2nd year in our meeting. We are at 1-1, so whoever wins tonight actually is holding the win percentage over the other team. So there's that the teams have going for them. The last meeting, Lakeland actually ended up beating the Warriors 60-54, so it was a very close game in that. And tonight, the prediction is that the Warriors will win 59-57. So,
close one.
Yeah, the last game that they played was a close one, and they're calling for another very close game. Yeah, so it'll be pretty good. And for the starting lineup for the Warriors tonight, we're looking with the point guard of Tristan Working. Our guards are probably going to be Malachi Sanderson with Greg Sonnenfrank. And 2 forward-like positions are Braxton Beal and Darian Hanley. And in our last game, Braxton Beal did great in offensive rebounds. He was getting up there, giving the team extra chances to shoot the ball. Unfortunately, he went out after midway through the 3rd quarter with some sort of injury, and he didn't come back to the game. And that's kind of what sparked Pioneer's comeback there once he went off the court.
Yeah, I think our Warriors started becoming they slacked off a little bit, and I think it really hurt them. It really did. It came down to a close game, and I think they could have beaten them more than they did, really. Especially with Braxton Beal's injury, it did hurt them, but I think it was more of them slacking off rather than Braxton Beal's injury.
The people struggle when you get into that fourth quarter. You start to get tired, and things like that happen. In other news going on around here for RTC TV4, we are also covering the Winnemac versus Culver boys basketball game and the Caston versus Pioneer girls basketball game. So there's some other games going on around right now, not just us. So maybe get the update at halftime for those games for you when we have our halftime update. But hopefully we got a good game for us in store. The Warriors will probably go with an up-tempo, trying to press the Cougars as quick as possible, trying to burn that fire under the belt, and trying to really get out there and just show that they are a 3-2 team. They're not now like in the TRC, the Three Rivers Conference that the Warriors are in. They're third from last place, and they really want to prove that they are not in that last place position. That game that they lost by 8 to Mac, that's not them. That's not who they are anymore. They've kind of found their identity in the fast break and the pressing, and so that's something that they're here to prove tonight. And another win, they go to 4-2, and that's something to build off of going into the next game, and ultimately the tournament come winter time, and that's a huge tournament, and I know the Warriors haven't won that in a few years, and that'd be something to hang high if they could win a game like that.
Of course.
A little quiet over there.
Yeah.
And we're going to put the mics down as we get ready for the playing of our national anthem. Nice job by the band there.
North Miami band there. They've really improved too.
And we are getting ready to meet the Cougars starting lineup here.
Number 20, Jake Harmon. Junior, number 22, Landon Harris. Senior, number 30, Landon Fulmer.
They got
junior, wearing number 35, Matthew Elton.
They have 2 6'2" guys in their lineup, so I'm going to anticipate that they're
I'm going to
in
have
there.
to put the mic down and go do my handshake with Tristan working.
All right.
Miami Warriors.
Sorry about that. He is one of the students here that does a handshake with one of the Warriors down there with Tristan working. A little off camera there, but he got down there in time to do the handshake. For the Warriors, though, they really bank on the fact of fast play here. Lakeland, they're going to try to get down low into those big guys of being 6'2" and experience. They're both seniors, so look for them to run that 3 and get into that man-to-man defense to get them out of that groove that Lakeland had. But we will have to see what happens here as we get ready for tip. And hopefully we got a good game for us in store. And your handshake was a little off camera there. They weren't able to see you.
Yeah. It was very... I ran back. I'm out of breath.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, you're fine. As we get some good sportsmanship here, everybody giving a fist bump to each other and line up here
That's always something good to see, really. Just
right. You don't want a too like feisty of a game.
Just good friendly competition.
Darian Hanley will be jumping off for the Warriors, and he wins it for them. Tristan Working will have the ball and bring it up for the Warriors for the first possession of the game. Walks up, gets the offense set up. He shoots a deeper three, and he is no good. It is rebounded by number 35, Matthew Helton. On their way with Lakeland. Warriors are into a man-to-man, trying to get them out of that groove of being in the center area. They're going to go around up top and try to exchange. 20, Jake is with the ball. Looking underneath, down to number 22, Paris, but his shot was tipped out of bounds by Darian Hanley.
It's a good block right there.
It was a good defense on Hanley's part. They had to go over top there. Ooh, ball's tipped by Sanderson. Deep three by 14, Keller is no good. Rebounded by Sonafrank, Working going the other way. He gives it to Hanley. He gives it to Sonafrank, and he shoots a deep three. It's no good. Rebounded by Braxton Beal, and his putback's no good. And it will be out on the Cougars. And, you know, that's something that they missed in that third and fourth quarter from last game was Braxton Beal, and it's looks like he's coming back better, and the injury hasn't hindered him any.
Got the rebound.
Sonafrank's looking in the middle. No one's there. Goes out to Sanderson. He's going to bring it up top and reset the offense here. Hanley over to Sonafrank. Working in the wing, into the middle to Hanley. He goes back up top to Sonafrank. Corner's working. Sanderson. Looks like the Warriors got a little covered up over there. Hanley was underneath Braxton Beal, and Working wanted to go down low, but he wasn't able to, and it'll be the Cougars the other way. 22, Paris with it, over to number 20, Jake, and his shot is no good, but it is rebounded by 14, Keller.
Nothing has seemed to want to fall for either team right now.
See what they can get going here. The Warriors are out into this man-to-man, and it seems to be working for them so far, and that's a good pass right there in the middle, but unfortunately it was tipped by Darian Hanley, poked out there, and it would be off.
That's 2 blocks now for Darian.
I wouldn't classify that second one as a block. It's more like a poke out. It's kind of like a steal, kind of. That's what it more or less would have transitioned to. And Sonafrank with the corner wing here, 3, and it is no good, and it'll bounce off of 35 Helton's foot there, so it'll be Warriors ball underneath. See what they go over underneath there to Working. Beal drives it out to Sanderson. He shoots a 3, and it is no good, and it'll bounce up top, which will be out of bounds. And, you know, you said it earlier. It's like nothing's really been falling for them, and the Warriors were taking a timeout here, and we are going to take a quick break and be right back.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Welcome back. We are here with 5 minutes and 34 seconds here in the first quarter. The score is tied 0-0 with really neither shot falling for either team. And the Warriors are getting out here in a man-to-man press, trying to see if they can't push the tempo here, cause a turnover of some sorts. That's been their key, is causing a lot of turnovers, and they do. The pressure up there on number 35, Helton, causes them to travel. And
that was the right call there.
It'll be the Warriors' ball going the other way.
I think that pressure did help right there because guy wanted to pass it, but
kind of choked up on there.
Coverage.
Sonafrank goes to a no look there to Hanley, and luckily doesn't lose the ball there and goes back outside over the corner. In the middle to Hanley.
Pass.
Good pass. Oh, good. Oh, that was almost a good rebound by Braxton Beal. Got hit out there by 22 Paris.
But they managed to keep the ball somehow.
So it'll be Sonafrank underneath here. Goes over to Working in the corner. He shoots a three. It doesn't go in. Rebounded by Sanderson. And his 2-point goes in, and that is the first points for the Warriors today. And they get back up into this 2-2-1 press here, trying to push the tempo and see if they can't cause another turnover. Get him stuck up top there. Over to corny 35 Helton. Over to 14 Keller. He drives the lane, but it's poked out there again by Hanley. I mean, his hands are all over the place. It'll be another turnover on the Cougars and the Warriors with the ball.
Dan's really giving it to him right now with all them turnovers.
You know,
Steals, not turnovers, my bad.
He's just really good at that. And Working loses a shoe on that play, and the shot was no good, and it'll be Cougars on the other end. Number 20, Jake's shot was no good there, and they're going to try to push the tempo, and Tristan is running down the court without a shoe on. Interesting. That is an interesting transaction there. He was trying to tell his coach, but his coach told him to get going.
Get to going.
And the refs didn't call any bit of a break for him to get a shoe back on. And there has been a sub for the Cougars. Number 40, Parker, is in for him. And the Warriors are getting back up into this 2-2-1 press. See how far they get with this one. Over to Parker, and his layup is no good. Rebounded by Working, going the other way. His shot is hit, blocked up, but is getting back by Sonafrank, and then his layup is no good. That's going to be hard to tell. It was originally going to be off of number 14, Keller's hand, but it went off of Sonafrank's hand, so it'll be underneath for the Cougars.
Looked like Gray tried not to touch it, but it just kind of happened.
Yeah, as is. Usually you can't help anything with that. And Parker with the ball kind of does a chuck up there. Got lucky that didn't go out of bounds. Number 20, Jake with the shot, and his is good. First points for them tonight.
Knocked up with a shot.
Oh, and he comes back with his own three. Sanderson there.
Tell you what, Sanderson, once he gets going, it's hard to stop him.
And it is. Right now he's leading the way for the Warriors. And then we'll have a kick ball here. It'll stay Cougars ball.
I think this full court press is helping the Warriors right now on defense.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it push pressures on the teams. They always prepare for it, but you're never quite prepared. And Hanley gets his hands up there and gets another steal. It'll be Sanderson over to Hanley. Sonafrank has it, looking for a cut, looking for someone underneath, and has to just go up top to Braxton Beal. He drives the lane, goes out to Sanderson. Ooh, and we're going to have a travel there on Braxton Beal. It'll be the first turnover of the Warriors. See you there. Oh, wow, left him wide open. That'd be embarrassing to miss the layup, and he does. He does miss the layup.
It's the simple things sometimes.
And Harmon there was able to put a 2-point back in there for him with the missed layup there by Keller.
Sonafrank up with the shot and drains it.
The Warriors have done great responding to every point that the Cougars have made so far, and they've responded so far with 2 threes back-to-back. And we're going to have a whistle to blow the play dead. And I don't know what's wrong with number 40, Parker. Something wrong with his eye, I believe, or his head. I do not know. And there will be a sub. Number 35, Helton, is in for him.
Hopefully he gets better. Trans over there looking at him.
I didn't see anything of the transaction that happened. I think he'll be okay. Maybe got a poked eye there and maybe lost the contact. Helton with it. Oh, Braxton Beal almost getting to it. 22, Paris with the shot, and he is good, and they're just going back and forth. See if the Warriors can respond. They've done it so far. Working drives the lane, and his shot is no good. Cougars going the other way here. Back up top to 30, Landon. 22, Paris shot is no good, but it's really deflected out there, and we're going to get another three-point shot here by number 20, Jake, and that is his second three of the game. And the Cougars have responded back and taken a one-point lead over the Warriors.
It's a close game so far. That's only the first.
And Braxton Beal with the shot here, and it is no good. Cougars get the ball, hoping to go down here and extend the lead before the quarter ends. He chucks up another three. It's no good. Rebounded by...
Fight for the ball.
Fighting for it.
Not sure who ended up... Oh, there's a foul.
Yep, there will be a foul on Braxton Beal, 32 for push there. He pushed the player out of bounds.
He gets subbed out.
And it'll be Musselman in for him. Number 30, Landon with the ball.
Ooh. You could tell when Son Frank reached in for that, he knew it was a foul.
And it'll be his first. They're going to get right up on him, trying to put pressure even at half court. Musselman seemed to have got a little lost there. Got to get up on them. Number 30, Landon with the ball here, trying to drive the lane. He does. He puts up a shot, and it's no good. Rebounded by Darian Handley. Sonnefrank pushes the other way over to Sanderson, and his shot goes up. It's no good.
Look, we had some players fall down there.
And Darian Handley with another tick away there. Trying to get it started there for the Warriors. His hands have been in the lane all over. Sanderson with another three there.
Sanders having a pretty good game right now.
And that he is. You know, he's gotten to his groove that he's been struggling with earlier, but, you know, he's coming in with it and coming out high here. The Warriors are backing into this. Oh, the Warriors have shifted to like a 2-3 extended here. See if Cougars can respond to it. Number 30, Landon shot's no good. And that right there will end our first quarter and promptly to a close game that we've been talking about. The Warriors and the Cougars are tied right now, and we will be back after a quick break.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. The Warriors and the Cougars are in a tight battle here at a tie game, 13 apiece. We are getting ready to begin the second quarter, and the Warriors have 2 team fouls, and the Cougars have none. And so far, you know, the thing that's been been going on is the Cougars responding with the threes, and the Warriors causing the turnovers. The Cougars have 5 unofficially in the first quarter here, and to the Warriors 1. So, you know, they've been having their hands in the passing lane, and Handley has been all over with them. The Warriors are going to change up their defense. They're going to go to a 2-3 zone here. Let's see what the Cougars respond to with it. Let's see if they go to a 3-2 zone or if they go 2-1-2, and it'll be 22, Paris with the shot, and it was no good. Sanderson with it over to Sonnefrank. Working's going to drive it. He's going to shoot a 2, and it's no good. It'll be rebounded by Harmon, Jake Harmon. Handley with another steal there. I tell you what, he's got his hands in the lane there tonight.
He's all over him.
Sonafrank goes low to Hanley. He tries to put it up. It's no good. Rebounded back by Hanley, and he ends up getting kind of knocked down with it and throws it into the arms of a number 20 Harmon. See what they can do here. Number 30 Landon with the shot, and it is good.
They've just been hitting their shots, and if they don't, they usually get the rebound, it seems like so far.
And Hanley here with the ball, trying to reset for the Warriors. Sanderson with the pump fake there, then passes over to Sonafrank. Sonafrank trying to set up the offense here, reset the Warriors to get it go. Gives it to Working back up top. Sanderson drives the lane, puts up a floater, and it is good.
Goes in.
The Warriors are going to get up into their 2-2-1 press here. See what they can do. Over top, trying to look down low, but no one was there. Number 22, Paris with the shot. It's no good.
Wide open.
And he gets his own rebound.
Another offensive rebound by the Cougars.
They're trying to reset the offense here. Harmon with the ball. Trying to drive the lane. Oh.
He does.
And Hanley with the rebound. He misses that layup. Musselman with the ball. Goes down low to Hanley. Back out to Musselman. He shoots a three. It is no good. Again, trying to get back that push play. Good. And the rebound would have been on Keller there, but they're going to get him with a push there.
14, Keller, his first. Team first.
And that would be his first. Really the first for the Cougars. And, you know, they've been doing a good job of keeping the fouls minimal so far this first half.
Both teams, really. The Warriors only have 2 fouls so far.
And that's also with a lot of good passing. And Braxton Beal's no good with his shot. And, you know, he gets his own rebound. And there was going to be another foul there. I believe that was on 22 Paris.
His first team second.
It was.
And it's going to be a side shot because Musselman wasn't going up for a shot there. He was going for like a jump pass. Musselman with it over to Sonafrank in the corner. He shoots a three, and it is good. He knew it right away. You could see that. He was jumping up.
Took off down the court because he knew that was going in.
And the Warriors try to get up in the press, but the Cougars are able to get past it pretty quickly here. And Paris with the ball goes over to Keller.
See if Lakeland can respond to that three.
Harmon with it back up top, and he goes to Paris. Ooh, man, great shot there by Harmon. That was a good shot.
Hanley tried coming out and playing defense on it, but it was too late.
Harmon has all the points so far or a majority of the points so far unofficially for the Cougars, so he's been working hard. And Sonafrank's three there is no good. Cougars going with it the other way. Harmon with the ball. Ooh, was able to save that. Nice work by Harmon. Goes down low. Harmon's going to drive the lane, and there's going to be a foul on Braxton Beal. There's going to be a sub for the Cougars, number 24, Shepard.
Braxton Beal can really be an aggressive player. At times it helps us, it helps the Warriors, but at other times it kind of hurts us with his fouls.
Number 20, Harmon's shot there was no good.
A bit short on that one.
Braxton Beal with the shot. He knew that wasn't going to be good and tried to go for it. And Braxton Beal right away is getting back-to-back fouls here, and he's got to really watch what he's doing. That is his third, and
he is not happy.
And he's going to get subbed out here. Oh, and you can't do that. That's something that he's got to cool it down here, and he'll be subbed out by Alex Masters here. Warriors getting into this 2-3 zone again. See, oh, and he tries to get it in there, but he's not able to. Keller with the ball, goes out to 30. Landon goes back to Keller. Paris with it, goes down low to 24 there.
And
Shepard.
Block by Musselman.
That was a good block by him. Sanderson with the shot. It was no good, and it was rebounded by Darian Hanley. He goes back up with it. It's no good. Number 20, Harmon, going the other way with it.
Looks like the Warriors got rid of that full court press.
Trying to retreat, get back on defense here.
Yep. Hit him once, it's not going to hurt him again.
Over to 22, Paris here. Down to 30, Landon. Kind of gets sucked there. Landon with the ball. Gets poked out there by the Warriors. Hard to tell who it was. And from behind, and the poke out there.
Went right to Hanley.
Yeah, it went right to Hanley, which was the perfect pass almost for him to get a layup.
And another block by the Warriors.
See what they can do here. Sonafrank with it. Masters with the shot, and it is good. You know, he's coming out. You know, he started out on the bench, but he's coming to show that he is a great shooter, and he pulls up right there and shows that he can shoot the ball. We will have a timeout here, and we'll be back after another quick break.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back. We are with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the second quarter. The Warriors up 22 to the Cougars 18. And we're going to get started here with Harmon bringing it down for the Cougars.
I believe those last points that Alex Masters just made, those was his first points as a varsity player.
And I believe you're correct on that
season.
one. Honestly, I believe that was his first minutes also for the Warriors, as we're going to get a foul on the play there by 24 Sonafrank. That'll be his second, team's fifth. And all 5 of those fouls are between 2 guys for the Warriors, so they really got to watch their foul trouble. Over top there to Harmon. Goes over to Paris. Looking middle there, out to Harmon. He shoots a 3, and it is good.
Harmon's really just going off right now.
He's eating the Warriors up. They got to get defense on him, but at the other end, Musselman with the 3. It's no good, and it's a free drive all the way there. If he can get it, Harmon goes up, but he is fouled on the way up there.
By Musselman.
He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Yeah, it will be on Musselman there.
Musselman thought he could get another block, but
you know, he was just a little ahead there.
yeah.
And Harmon's first shot there is good.
During these free throws, I really would like to give a shout out to the student section. They're really down there supporting the Warriors.
Good shout out there. And his second shot is good.
I was told by one of them to do so.
The Warriors are going to try to push momentum here, trying to get something going for them. They're down by 1 here. See if they can't get a shot to go in for them. Sanderson with it. Skip pass over to Working. Warriors are doing a good job of passing the ball around here. Don't want to force anything too hasty. Musselman gets it back up top over to Working. Oh, and that was a risky pass there, and it wasn't high enough, and it was
Intercepted by Harmon.
football term there.
Yeah.
Harmon's going to get it for the Cougars, and he's going to shoot up a deep 3, and it's no good. And we're going to get a jump ball there and a little bit of a wrestling match for that ball.
Going all the sports now. We got football,
Wrestling. Yeah, we're covering all the sports here today. See, the Warriors got 40 seconds here to get a shot up. Let's see if they try to wait the timeout to get the last shot, or they try to push it and try to take the lead going into the half.
Let's see what the Lakeland Christian does too.
Sanderson does a skip pass over to Musselman. The Cougars switch to a 2-3 zone here like the Warriors, and the Warriors are running a 3-2 offense, working it in down low, hoping to get someone open. Hanley's going to be the main man in there and working with it in the corner.
Yeah,
the Warriors got 10
left.
seconds. Yeah. Hanley's shot's blocked, but he's able to get it back out to Sanderson. His shot is good. Oh my gosh.
Spectacular. And
that is a way to end the first half here of what we've been going on. You know, it's just been a nothing but threes here so far, and you know, they've been going back and forth with that, and the Warriors are going to have the lead here by 2 points, up 25-23, and we will be back after a halftime break here.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe, online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com. At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
And we're back here, coming back from halftime. There's 2 minutes here approximately left before we start the second half. I said approximately 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Is that better?
Yeah.
The Warriors have a 2-point lead here over the Cougars, and you know it's been a really close game. It's been really head-to-head. Real quick here, some unofficial halftime stats that I've been just taking up here. The Warriors have a Oh, sorry. I was misreading that. In the first quarter, the Warriors had 1 turnover and then 2 in the second quarter. And so, you know, they kept the turnovers minimal here, and they've done a good job of that. For the Cougars, they really slowed down the turnovers here in the second quarter. They only had 3, but they had 5 in the first. So they have 8 all for the first half that I have unofficially for the first half. For some points for the Cougars, Jake Harmon, oh my gosh. I mean, he's been tremendous. He has 17 points in the first half. 17 of their 23 points are all from Harmon, is what I have on mine. And then 3 points from Paris, and then 3 from Landon, and they've been to the free throw line once, and that was Jake Harmon, and he had made both of his. For the Warriors here, you know, Working usually has a pretty good night, double digits. you know, today he's kind of been struggling to get his layups to fall for him and his little jump shots. So it'll be interesting to see if he can get back into that groove here.
But I tell you what, Sanderson, he's came out to play today. I tell you what, he's hit 3 I'm pretty sure he's hit 3 threes and 2 mid-ranges.
Yeah, he has Sanderson has 13 points in the first half here, so he's really picked up for the Warriors in that point aspect. And then we got 2 points for Hanley. Master has his first 2 points of his varsity career and first minutes. So, you know, it's good. What do I want to say here? Good experience. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good experience for the sophomore. Sana Frank had 6 with 2 huge threes there. And Braxton Beal has 2 points, but, you know, a stat that we don't keep on here and nobody really does is hustle, getting after the ball, and just doing all the dirty work that, you know, you don't keep stats of. And Braxton Beal is that guy. You know, if we had stats for that, I mean, he'd have, like, superb stats in that aspect.
Always going for the ball and trying to get the ball for our team.
And, you know, they've done a pretty good job first half. Yeah, it's struggling to speak here so far. But they've done a good job this first half, and we're getting ready to start the second here. And the teams will go back to their starting lineup.
Update with number 40, Parker, that ended up coming out with an injury. It seemed like I saw him shooting around and such. He looks okay. But, yeah, he looks fine to me.
I guess we will see what happens here in the second. And the Cougars get started under the way here. They're going the other way here. Sanderson misses a layup, rebounded by Braxton Beal. Sorry, was getting talked to there. Kind of lost track of what was going on there at the first end. But Paris is going to foul Braxton Beal on the shot there, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2, and Paris, that'll be his second. Beal's first is good, and Nate over here opening a drink. Substitution there. Paris will come out here, and 24, Shepard will come in.
He makes his second.
Beal does a good job of making that second one. And the Warriors getting out there in a 1-3-1 defense here, trying to push the envelope here, see if they can't get a turnover early. Number 14, Keller's shot is no good. Rebounded by Hanley and working going the other way. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to put it up, and it is good. And he finally gets his first points of the game in the second half. Hopefully that gets him started. Warriors are trying to trap players over here in the corners. In basketball terms, we like to call those the death traps, because if you get in there, you better have a timeout ready. And right there, they're just going to get after it here. And like I just said, they're going to try to get you in that trap.
But Lakeland calls the timeout before.
Treat our customers like neighbors, because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Welcome back to RTC TV4 here. The Warriors are up here 29-23, have a 6-point lead with 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third. So, you know, they've come out and extended their lead a little bit more with coming out in a different defense. And, you know, they've been pushing the momentum and it's swinging their way. So we'll see how they continue to play here in the second half.
Definitely.
The Warriors come out in a 2-3 zone here, and the Cougars are going in a 2-1-2, trying to get 30 Landon working around here in the middle. Keller with it, goes back up top to 20, Harmon. Paris with it, drives up, shoots a 3. Oh, wow. Gets that to go in. Sana Frank has it.
It really hurts us when we're trying to double team Harmon because he's got most of their points.
Right, and that leaves people open. And Sonafrank with his own three. Oh my gosh, we're exchanging threes again.
Greg Sonafrank says, hey, hey, no way.
Okay. And Hanley playing defense there on Keller, and he causes a lot of conflict there for him to make that shot. Gets that rebound. Working's going to have the ball here. His shot's no good. Sanderson gets the rebound. Lucky bounce on that one. He goes middle to Sonafrank. He turns and shoots, and it's good. Man, Sonafrank's on fire this second half so far.
Sonafrank had that fader.
Working with it. Sanderson has the ball, goes up to Sonafrank, and Warriors are just doing a lot of quick passing there, trying to get someone open.
Quick game of pass around.
Trying to look middle, is not there. Sanderson goes over to Hanley. Ooh, got away with the travel there.
Yeah.
Beal with the shot, and kind of knew right away he was going to miss that.
He had to go for his own offensive rebound. That's what I mean, him going for the rebound.
And Beal causes the turnover here, and he's going to go up with the shot, and he gets it to go. And there you go. He makes up for that
makes up
three.
for his mistakes.
Yeah.
Beal just
and Sanderson
turnover.
gets his hands in there. You know, they're just doing a good job of getting it in there, and he does
another one.
Maneuver there and gets it to go in for him.
I just had deja vu, I swear.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
A movie?
No.
Oh.
You know what I mean.
And we're back here with 4 minutes and 55 seconds here in the third quarter. The Warriors up 38-26, and me and Nate over here having fun off camera talking about Steve, our guy behind all of the operation here.
Shout out to Steve, really. He's a real OG.
Oh my gosh. And he sent us also the score of some other games that RTC TV is broadcasting around us. Pioneer leads Caston 32-21, and Winnemac leads Culver 26-15, and those are all at the half. And we'll get ready to go underway here. We'll start out with 30 Landon with the ball, and he goes over to 14 Keller. He's going to drive the lane, going to shoot a shot. It goes in. That's Keller's first points of the game. Working with it. Goes back to Sanderson. Sanderson shoots a deep three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Braxton Beal.
Coming in with a rebound.
And we were just talking about him doing all the hard work that we don't really keep stats of, the rebounds we do, but he really does give a lot of effort out there into the team. And
Harmon returns with a deep three, but
it's no good. And Sonafrank's able to get that rebound. That was great effort by Sonafrank, and with the pass fake there. Over to Beal. He takes a dribble, tries to drive the lane, shoots up a shot. It doesn't go in. Sanderson tries to tip it in, and it doesn't. And 20 Harmon's going the other way. Passes it up to 30 Landon. Harmon with the deepish three, and he does get it to go.
He just drains it.
Harmon there, man, he's made a lot of threes that have been hurting the Warriors here, and they need to kind of start to shift the defense there. I know they try to double team him, as you can see this second half, but he still keeps making those shots. They keep setting those picks, and he's done a good job there. Warriors over here at the other end, working down to Hanley. Hanley drives the lane, and it goes in. Harmon with the ball again. Down to Paris, wide open. He gets it to go in.
Harmon having such a great first half is kind of hurting us in the second, because we're over there double teaming Harmon and such, and leaving other guys open.
And just as we were talking about 40 earlier, it looks like he's good enough. He's getting ready to sub in for the Cougars. Beal with the shot, or with the ball. Skid passes over to Sonafrank. Sonafrank shoots it.
Lanes it.
Man, Sonafrank is hitting those threes tonight. Oh my gosh, he is nailing those deep threes. And that's something the Warriors kind of rely on, and they're built around those threes, and that really gets the momentum going and opens up the driving lane for the Warriors to get the 2 points to fall. Over in the corner, Landon with the shot. It's no good. Oh, and Sonafrank with the good save. Oh my gosh. It was going to be off on him. Leaps out to go get it and hits it off a Cougar's foot. And sub here, number 40 Parker is going to go in for Paris.
Throws it with authority.
Oh my. Sonafrank with the ball here.
Whole different meaning by broken ankles.
Oh my. Working in the middle, out to Sonafrank. Over to Braxton Beal, goes over to Sanderson. Sanderson with a deep three, and oh my gosh. Man, the Warriors are looking like the Golden State Warriors here. Good God.
Out to play.
Oh my gosh, they are making some deep threes, and answer back, and Harmon with a deep three. Oh my God. Are we watching an all-star game here or what? Oh my God.
Makai with another three. But he misses it.
And Braxton Beal with another rebound, and it's no good. Oh,
looks like Beal wanted a foul there.
Warriors going to get up there quickly. Harmon dribble fake, shoots up another shot, and it's no good. Parker there with great effort trying to get out there, but it wasn't able
looks
to.
like he about got hurt again there, slamming into the wall.
Musselman will sub in here for Braxton Beal. Working goes over to Sonafrank as they come up over half court. Goes to the corner to Sanderson.
Wide open.
Oh my gosh, he's feeling it too tonight. I mean, him and Sonafrank keep going back and forth between these threes. I mean, if they keep hitting this, I mean, they'll keep this lead and keep it comfortably for a little bit and try to answer with their own three. Number 30, Landon's no good.
Hanley gets the rebound.
Sonafrank with it over to Working. Working wants to have a shot at this three-point contest, and tonight he's just been a little off the mark. I mean, man, only 2 points on the night, Better find this groove back.
Yep.
Oh, almost. That would have been a pretty good pass if number 24, Shepard, could have got his hands up. And there's a steal. Sonafrank with a little teardrop there. Yeah, he was getting tired of shooting those threes. He wanted to change it up and shoot it too. Oh, and he gets another steal. Goes over to the corner to Sanderson, that's been feeling it. Oh, it came off the edge there. He was kind of hoping for that one. Musselman hurry up and gets play defense up there, trying to cause a turnover and pokes out of bounds, but it'll be off him.
Tell you what, Sanderson was on a roll there.
Yes, he was. There's a sub in. Helton in for 30, Shepard. Or, 30, Landon.
See what Harmon does with it.
Another tipped pass there, but luckily it goes to Paris for the Cougars. Harmon with it. And Sanderson will foul Harmon on a three-point play, which, I mean,
Harmon was looking for the foul there, I could tell.
That'll be Sanderson's first. I mean, something like that, it's hard to avoid, but in my opinion, I just felt like he was leaning into it, kind of trying to get that foul. But
he's trying to get the call.
Yeah, we don't have a replay like NBA here. His first shot for Harmon here is good, and as he has been most of the night for him. He's the only Cougar tonight to be at the free throw line.
Really?
Yep.
Hasn't missed one yet. Oh, and I had to say something because he missed it.
That'll be his first missed free throw. Only if he had two shots here. See if he can make it up here. 2-point play. I guess you can consider that not a terrible foul, considering he only got 2 points out of it. And that's
short. Short by the freshman. Parker Johnson.
That's going to be a little short there. And here with the end of the third quarter, Warriors up 53-39. We will be back after another quick break.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back, Warrior Nation, to RTC TV4. We are here left with 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, getting ready to start this one. And, you know, they're both making deep threes. They keep going back and forth with these deep threes. I feel like we're watching the Houston Rockets versus the Golden State Warriors. They go all over again. We got Harden on one end, which is, I'm going to say it's Harmon for them. You know, they got
Harmon and Harden.
Harmon and Paris keep making these deep three. You know, got the Chris Paul Beard duo, and then we got the Warriors over here with, like, gosh, we got, like, you can't cover them. All the guys keep making the shot like the Warriors have.
The points really are spread out between the Warriors.
Yeah, they've done it.
You got Sana Frank, you got Sanderson, but even though we said that Tristan Workin hasn't really been making a lot, he has been making good passes and such, and allowing those points to happen.
I mean, you say that, and you're right. He's been really taking care of the ball. He's been handling the ball for the Warriors tonight. And Musselman underneath with a shot, and it's no good. 30 Landing going the other way with it.
Out to Harmon. Drains it.
Another three-point shot by Harmon. I mean, oh my gosh. He's had 4 straight threes in a row, unofficially. See what the Warriors can do to respond here. Out to Sanderson. Musselman with it. Over to Hanley. Working with it. Drives the lane, and he gets fouled on the play. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I do like the aggressiveness of, I said it earlier about Beal, but Tristan's not afraid to go into the paint. As a point guard, some point guards just like to stay outside the arc. No, Tristan, he goes in with authority, I tell you what.
He'll have his first shot here, and it is good.
Pretty sure those are his first points here in the second.
Actually, no. He made a 2-point layup earlier.
Oh yeah, that's right. Apologies.
Second shot, and it is good. Warriors have actually only been to the free throw line twice, and that's where honestly they get a lot of their points is that free throw line. So it's pretty quiet for them there. Underneath here to Keller, he was unable to get the pass.
Ooh.
It was a bullet pass down towards the ground, and that's a hard one to catch like that.
Yeah.
Tries to dive for it, but it goes out of bounds off of him. It'll be Warriors ball.
Looked like him and Musselman had a bit of contact, but clearly not enough to draw a foul.
Yeah, it was on both parts there. You kind of can't call it there. And Musselman with the pump fake, they're trying to cover that 3. And Beal loses the ball there.
Tipped out by one of the Lakeland players.
Going the other way, Harmon over. Oh, and just a little too wide for him. And, 30, Landon almost chased down Working there from behind. Almost had that.
Would have been a good block.
Block from behind. 14 Keller with the shot here. Gets a 2 to fall for him. It's only his second shot of the night to fall. Let's get passed over to Working. In the middle to Hanley. Drives the lane. And he's fouled, and he gets a 3-point play coming up. See if he can't complete it. It'll be the first time he goes to the line. Last game he drove that lane like that and ended up getting free throws for the Warriors. Had been there 6 times last time, and this is the first for him so far, and his first shot is good.
I think that was our first and 1 play this game. I could be wrong though.
Oh, 14 Keller, but Hanley gets up and blocks it, and then 24 Shepard's shot was no good, and then Keller gets his own rebound and then goes up and gets fouled on the play, and now he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Ooh, man, that was a lot to happen right there. Darian Hanley's first foul
of the game. Second this half for the Warriors.
Keller's first shot is no good. See if he can't make a second. And he does. See what the Warriors can do here. Lakeland's going into like an extended half-court press here, and getting their hands on it.
Almost worked for them.
They're trying to get their hands on the play, and it looks like Workings here is a little timid to shoot down there. I figured he would have shot there.
Thought Sonafrank would take the shot.
Hanley tries to drive the lane and, came up a little short of the basket there, rebounded by Keller.
Hanley almost gets the over-the-back call.
Harmon passes down to Paris. He shoots a three, and oh my gosh, makes another three. And man,
you've been hearing Paris's name a lot here in the second half with his three-pointer.
The Cougars have done a real good job of getting those threes to drop for him, and that's what's bringing them back in it. And they're going to call working with the travel here. Warriors got to watch it. The fourth quarter of the last game is the one that tore them up. They got to
one that hurt them.
They really got to come back out here and play. They don't have a 20-point lead to sit on here. They got to really come out here and play. It's anybody's game in the fourth. And oh my gosh, Harmon with another deep three. I'm going to run out of room on this stat sheet here soon. Oh my gosh, he's been MVP for their team tonight. And Hanley gets it to go in at the other end. Good response by the Warriors. Harmon trying to look for someone. Paris goes down low to Shepard. Shepard shoots a two. It's no good. Rebounded by Keller. And then number 30, Landing, drives the lane. Musselman with the ball here. Skip pass over to Working, able to go up and get that one. Goes back to Musselman, shoots it. Ooh,
almost
got me.
Shot.
He faked me out. Working goes up with it, and he misses it. Rebounded by Darian Hanley, and his putback is good. Nice job on Hanley there.
14 color looked like he was trying to get a charge there, but just did not get the contact he wanted.
Oh, and
good defense
I don't know if
by Darren Hanley there. I'm not sure if he tipped it or not, but
I mean, just getting up there in his face to cause some, difficulties to shoot it. It still pays a huge dividend, and turnover there again by the Warriors. A bad pass into there, and
coast to coast by number 30,
Landon. You're looking for him, weren't you?
Yep.
And Musselman with a costly foul there. I mean, that's a hard one to take because you came in from behind. Landon had the whole lane to himself there, and
I feel like it was a good foul though. I think it's better off to try to make him go to line and earn his points instead of giving him that open two-pointer.
Well, he's going to earn them here. He's already got one.
He's got one. He's halfway there. But yeah, now after that free throw.
We got a sub there. Sanderson's in now for Musselman.
Yep. Cougars are now down by 10.
His second's no good, so that
but they
foul
get their
doesn't look
own
too
rebound by number 14, Keller.
Oh, and
another foul. Same guy, Landon, going back to the free throw line.
Sonafrank's third.
Probably sounded like I was talking to a bottle there.
Wonder why.
I was. It's his first.
Let's see if he stays consistent. Oh, and he gets the bounce to go in. It's kind of shifting here. The Warriors now only hold a 8-point lead here?
Yeah.
Sanderson, refuses to shoot the three there, wide open, doesn't take the shot.
And passes out to Tristan Working.
Braxton Beal with it. Ooh, almost loses the ball. Sonafrank with it. The Warriors are going to try to pass the ball back and forth, trying to get someone open. Hanley drives the lane. It's no good. Rebounded by Braxton Beal?
Yes. No. Yes.
Oh, great effort there by Braxton Beal. And, we can't keep us out of that. And he hustled for that ball.
We'll give him a rebound.
Sanderson's no good.
No good.
Going the other way is 30 Landon. Sanderson tries to dive for that ball. Oh, Braxton Beal gets tripped up. Hanley gets the pass.
Air ball by number 30.
Landon. Sonafrank with the ball. Got to be careful. He's in death corner. Sanderson drives the lane. It's no good. Ball swatted out. Late foul called on Working. He was on Harmon.
Alabama 10, Tristan Working, his first, team fifth.
That's going to be his first. Team's fifth.
Gotta watch it here. They're 2 away from the bonus.
Timeout, Woodline, 30-second timeout.
And we're gonna have a
30-second timeout.
And we're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll be right back.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And we're back here with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Warriors up 64 to Cougars 56 here. You know, the Warriors kind of tumbled a little bit here. Yeah. They got more turnovers this quarter than the others. So we'll see what they can do. Number 30, Landon with the ball. Tries to drive the lane, pushed on Sonafrank. Keller with the ball.
So he does.
Drives the lane. It's no good. Tit back up. Shepard with the rebound, put back, and he is good. That'll be his first points of the night. Skip pass over to Working. Skip pass back to Sanderson. Bounce pass over to Sonafrank. Bunch of passing.
Pass out.
I think the Warriors are going to try to see if they can't run some timeout. Ooh, ball kind of smacks Hanley there. Working with the little jump shot there and unable to get it to go in there. 30 Landon going at the other end.
On the floor.
And they're going to call a foul on Hanley there. You know, man, Landon's really driving the lanes here. And
he's been taking it coast to coast here lately. I'm not sure the Warriors are can really handle it. Only down by 6.
The Warriors are in a 2-3 zone here on this out of bounds play. 20 Harmon with the shot. Oh my gosh. I could feel it coming.
Corner Pocky by Harmon. Only down by 3.
Beal's shot is no good. Rebound by Harmon. And the Warriors are only up 3. They had a
12-point lead
into the fourth quarter, and it has trickled apart here. And, you know, we got a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break here.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
And we're back with 1 minute and 9 seconds left here in the
fourth.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but the coach just called another full timeout here, so we're going to be a full timeout. I guess we'll take another quick break.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com.
And we're back here in the fourth, still with 1 minute and 9 left, and the players are heading out the court here. Let's see what the Warriors can do here with 1 minute and 9 left, see if they can't stop the Cougars.
Ball's passed in to number 30, Landon.
And they're going to get another foul on Landon. That was on Landon.
24, Sonafrank hits
It
4.
was on him. It was on number
Sonafrank.
24, Sonafrank. But Landon is going back to line. It looks like he's hurt. I don't know if he landed on his knee.
Landed awkwardly there.
He looks fine, though. He looks fine to play. He's kind of biting his jersey like he's in pain. Looks like the officials will wipe down.
It looks like a little bit of sweat got on the floor there. Go to the line here. We're in a bonus for the Cougars, so they'll have a 1-and-1.
See what he does with this.
He's a 1-and-1 here, so makes his first, he gets a second. Can hear the crowd. He misses, rebounded by Hanley.
Tristan steps back.
Skip pass over to Sonafrank here, see what they can do. Back to working. Gonna have to dribble it across court. Ooh, tip pass, perfect to Beal here. Oh, geez.
Tip by working.
And you know, Darian there was getting a little antsy. People got up in his face and he kind of just chucked the ball, and it was too. And working wasn't ready. He was going to cut away and passed it back.
Ended up tipping it. With the 3 here, the Cougars ended up tying it.
You know, that was deep pass there, trying to get away from the press. Up on him, landing with the ball over to Harmon. You know, that's the man they're probably trying to get open here is Harmon. He's got to probably cut along the baseline to get open for a 3. Warriors make extra effort to go cover him. Landon driving the lane here. They're going to get another foul. You know, Working had his arm up in his armpit, and you know you're going to get called for that. He was pushing up on him.
Yep.
It's Working second. And, you know, Landon's going to go back to the line here again for driving the lane, and the Warriors really got to cut that baseline off.
Yeah. The Warriors play it right here.
Shot is no good. Rebounded by Sonafrank.
If I were the Cougars right now, I would be fouling. But no.
Oh, Braxton Beal makes a
takes it.
huge shot.
10 seconds left for the Cougars. Landon has it right now. He drives.
Gives it to
Gets
him.
the layup. And a timeout by Lakeland.
You know, honestly, in that case, I think I would have still tried to gone up to block that foul and see what would have happened there. But, I mean.
It's all right. It's still. They're up by 3.
I mean, 4 seconds left.
With North Miami possession.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're going to have to foul him right away or cause a turnover. That's their 2 options right now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. And that was Landon with the shot there last, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. So
Warriors are going to be coming out, expecting the full court press by Lakeland. And they're going to have to answer with something.
I bet they set the pick and screen up here with 4 people up front and look for someone open is what they'll probably try to do.
Probably.
Or they'll
try to get a far pass down to someone open down court, is my guess.
I mean, it'll be hard. I don't know if they'll go for that long shot. They're probably trying to get it in for a foul play in time. And the band really getting into it with the student section over here. And we're getting ready to come out here for the last 4 seconds. What a game, though. We were just, we were talking about having a great game today, and it's been close.
Yep. You know who's been here the whole time? The cheerleaders in the student section. They've really been cheering on this Warrior team. Let's see what the Warrior team does here.
And I was right. They're setting up 2. They're going to set a screen here for Braxton Beal to go down low. They're going to trade off, and then Working's going to get it right there.
And a foul.
Foul will be on Working, but the thing was, Working didn't have the ball anymore, but
Foul on 22, Paris, his 3rd, team 4.
that'll be a foul on
I'd
Paris.
just like to give a shout out to the band.
And
they've been doing great.
The Warriors are going to do the same thing, and the reason I know this so well is because we used to run it too, so.
Yep. You being a former basketball player.
And Working's trying to get some space here. Space here on Landon, and they keep having conversations, keep getting into it. And Paris is going to foul Working again.
2.1 seconds left. Still not in the bonus, though, so.
That'll be the fourth foul on Paris.
Oh, no. But that is the ball.
Oh, and that's it. That's the way it's going to end, off a little deflect off the floor there. It was a close, hard match there by him. But we're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to come back with some post-game stats here. And we'll be back after a quick break.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
And we're back here with a quick post-game stat here. The North Miami Warriors win the game 66-63. They win by 3, and it was a hard-fought game.
It was a close game. Again, came down to the fourth quarter.
And the Warriors have always struggled here in that fourth. They get a strong first half, have a pretty good third quarter, and then they kind of drop off.
They just get too comfortable. I tell you what. Let's get too comfortable here in the third and fourth and end up giving away points that they probably shouldn't have given away. Easy points.
And, hopefully it's a learning experience. So, they'll go to practice and come back with a different game plan here and have a different mentality. But, it's another win. They go improve to 4-2. And unfortunately for the Cougars here, they'll go to 1-6. So hopefully they can build off of this, off those threes that Harmon,
Harmon was definitely he was a good player.
And he was a very good player for him. And I got a couple unofficial halftime or final stats here for both teams. The Cougars had altogether, the turnovers were a little bit of struggle in the first half there. They had 8. Actually, in the whole second half, they only had 4, so they really slowed it down. They only had 12 altogether. Keller, he ended up having 5 points. He was 1 and 2 at the free throw line. Jake Harmon, my opinion, MVP of the game here, or for the Cougars. I mean, he had 36 points.
36 points. That's
36.
That's almost half of their points.
And he had 6 consecutive threes. So, he played huge. He really was a huge part of their game.
Yes, he was.
And then we go down to 22. Paris, he ended up getting 12 points for him. And sorry, I missed this. Jake Harmon ended up going 4 or 5 from the free throw line. So even still pretty good there, barely missing. Shepard had 2. Landon here, at the end, driving the lane, he really took over in that aspect, and, he drove it home. He was 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 50%. He had 10 points altogether, and, Helton, he was kind of in the dark tonight. Helton had no points.
He was in the dark until the fourth. He definitely came. He drew the fouls. He didn't draw them. He
caused them.
Yeah.
Right. And then for the Warriors, the turnovers, they've done a great job of keeping the turnovers at a minimal level. And, in the first half they had 3. In the second half they had 3, but all 3 turnovers in the second half came in the fourth quarter. So altogether they had 6 turnovers. It was off night for Tristan Working today. He only had 4 points altogether, missing a lot of his usual shots, but he was 100% from the free throw line when he got there. He was 2 of 2. Malachi Sanderson with those deep threes that he hit, really had him going for him. You know, he was 19 points tonight, and he had 5 made threes, 2 2-point shots. He didn't get to the free throw line today. Musselman, though, he came out there with some hustle. He had no points tonight. Darian Hanley, I mean, down in the paint, rebounding. He did a great job in that. He ended up having 11 points on the night, and he was 1 of 1 at the free throw line.
He probably had a couple steals too, but we don't quite keep track of that.
Yeah, it's a little hard to keep track of all of that with just up here. Alex Masters with his first minutes of a varsity game, he gets 2 points, makes use of those minutes.
His first points too as a varsity player this season.
You know, hopefully he can build off of that and get some good momentum going of
Maybe
that.
Some more playing time too.
Yeah, you're right. We don't, you know, there's been talk of him being a great ball handler. You know, if they need someone extra and someone gets in foul trouble, you know, it'd be someone else to lean on. Sonner Frank as another guard, he got in a little bit of foul trouble there at the end, but he was able to cool it off, and, you know, he stuck around. He ended up having 15 points on the night. 4 were threes, and, you know, the rest were all 2-point shots. He didn't get to the free throw line, but, man, was he making an impact on defense, too. I mean, he was hustling. Braxton Beal, you know how I talked, they had missed them last there at the end of the third and into the fourth quarter, so it was a little bit of a difficult transition there. They almost lost that lead against Pioneer, but, you know, that rebounding did a good job for them. They ended up having he ended up having 14 points tonight. He was 100% from the free throw line, 2 of 2. The rest of his points were 2-point shots, but all in all, you know, the Warriors came out hard and played good ball, and that's what you ask for. So, but it's been great having you. I've been your play-by-play host, Jacob Sherboff, with color commentator Nate Maynard and Colton over here behind the camera and computer, and it's been great having you, and we'll see you guys again, and thanks for watching on RTC TV 4.
Peace.